My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Elden Ring. In the last episode we found ourselves rather, with a little bit less direction than we otherwise might have liked. So this episode, I've gone and dropped a bunch of beacons on the map in locations that I think may be important. You can only get 5 of them down at a time. These are the personal beacons. So I've marked 5 different things. One relatively near us at this point is the steel for getting the map fragment for this area of Caelid. All of the rest of them are up here in Liurnia. We have a object which is just on the horizon, clearly a ruin, probably going to have a dungeon under it if I had to guess, that I would like to check out. We have the end of this path here, which is totally accessible, contiguous to a path that I already have. And also looks like it will be a object of some import, possibly. I'm largely assuming that because the little things that jut out of the side of this mountain, I'm assuming to be the tombstones that jut out of the side of the mountain from time to time that allow you to climb down from a height to a lower area. And why would you want to climb down? Right, there's got to be something there. The rest of these have a little bit more direction to them. This is another steel for more map fragment in Liurnia. And then here is the Grand Dectus platform, I believe, that we were previously being led towards due to our possession of both of the crests. Savvy? So let's get above ground and make our way over to this steel. Pronto, post haste, toot sweet. I'm just glad to have some direction on the map. Really. I'm thrilled. And self-directed entirely as well, right? So it's not just, quest lines coming up and giving me a waypoint to go to. No. This is all me, baby. Revealing the steals, I feel, is like extremely long overdue. I think sometimes I avoid going to reveal steals and stuff like that because I worry that I'm going to find so many things along the way that are going to demand my attention, and then in paying them attention I'm going to lose track of the original object, but in doing all of that I then lose track of the original object anyway. Hang on, aren't you... You're going to be different, right? You give Art of War. Gimme. Yeah, this is just far too slow a weapon for the application I'm attempting. Or maybe I should have just been two-handing my two-hand weapon. Maybe that would be a solution to it too. Ooh, you look like you are... Yep. Important. Oh, damn. You've got a name. All right, let's fight. I concede. Okay, giant AoE attack on that one. I've got 13,000 runes. I don't want to lose these if I can. Okay. It's not always most clever in summon mechanic fights to just immediately kill all of the summons. But if they're all going to be firing range shots at me while I don't do it, I'm hardly being given a choice. I really can't afford to be, like, half staggered by a bolt shot randomly while I'm trying to do a combo, especially with a heavy weapon. The fight's not particularly aggressive at the moment. I worry about that. Okay, I've got a respect for your damage now. I really wish that Great Dragonfly wasn't there. I'll endeavor to pretend that they aren't, basically. Ooh! Kicked me with what looks like a cannon leg. There's no foot at the end of that. I strongly suspect that this man is going to get some ranged attacks after we get past a breakpoint. Uh-oh. Damn it. Okay, so you can't roll through the entirety of that attack. There's going to be a launch in my direction. Nope, it's an AoE hit. I would have assumed that to be more of a problem, honestly. Really? Oh my god, just let me kill it so I can get it out of my mind. Well, okay, I don't have my Clawmark Seal available. You frustrate me to the ends of the earth, buddy. No! Die! Please charge me. I'm more scared of you than I am of the boss. You know what? It's going away. You come over here. We fight over here. It stays over there. I could agree to an arrangement like that. Let me get the Flask of Wondrous Physic out. Yeah. Very, very simple to avoid attack pattern. I'm trying to find where I can actually get some comfortable strikes in, but it's very simple to avoid his. Ooh! Good punish hit right there. Okay, so he picks up the bottom and swings it back in my direction. Okay. Then get the distance for that attack. Jump and R2. Roll on the up. We've got time for a 2-hit combo here, and then we don't necessarily have time for a 2-hit combo there. We had time for a 2-hit combo last time when they were attempting to do a follow-up. Thankfully, I can recover halfway through his punish. Oh! That's a really late tracking on that attack. Good to see, good to see. Yes, this is a problem. The old no HP. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah. Good tracking on that. Okay, so I'm not scared at all here. And I feel like I will be once we get to the second phase of this boss in the boss fight. Okay, 13,000 souls in the arena. I'm just reviving at the stake of Marika, so that's not you, is it? Hang on. Excuse me? I don't see... I don't see the man what murdered me. I had you the whole time? So I was attempting to do poise damage, as you might have seen, through the entirety of that fight. We really did not manage to at all. So what I'm going to do is take that off and go back to attempting to use the Lordsman's Great Sword here. And I'm not certain if I want to get a seal on. Maybe I just want to take my gloves off. The gloves have come off. You aren't ready. Oh, no, you totally are. You're right there. Hey, buddy. Feel free to summon if you think you need to. Pfft. God. This guy's using ashes. It's totally legitimate. I don't actually believe that. I more think it would just be funny if someone tried to apply that to a boss that clearly is using mechanics obviously built into the game. Hang on. Just try and make sure that I don't get struck from behind while all that's going down. Okay, let me get this flask out. So that is a damage reduction that he applies. He's clearly a commander, right? He's doing buffs to the units after they're summoned. It's just he doesn't seem to have that many to summon. Okay. So I can get away from that with a faster attack. Oh, way too early on that roll. I could have been easily killed for that. Let's focus up and fly right. Damn it. I didn't know yet for sure that he wasn't doing the follow-up, and yet I tried to follow up. That's on me. I could easily block one of his and go for a guard break if I knew which had the best results with that. I wouldn't be surprised if trying to punish that would be a really good follow-up for us. Oh, wow. I assumed my distance last time was going to be enough. But if we can keep ourselves safe through that, we see his recovery window for that attack is insane! Wow! I tried to roll directly away from him, but instead I tried to roll through him. Not so much of my own speed out of myself that I stayed directly next to him. Just blah, blah. It's okay. We've got this. Or maybe we haven't got that. I don't know. Let me give myself a little bit of weasel room just in case we don't. Three down. All right. What do you want? Huh? And second? Okay, sure. I'm sure I can sort seconds out for you. Okay, let me bait O'Neill a little bit away from their troop there. Make some distance between them. Because I just need to be sure that they're not going to hit me while I'm trying to do a combo on the other. Okay. We should have the distance. Hey, buddy. Just you and me now. Endurance is getting low. Back off. All right. Initiate again. Take the hits I can. Run when I can't. Oh, hang on. Need to get way, way further for this. As we learned last time. Ah, there's our window. Yeah, I don't know if I can get through that window unless I'm doing some, like... Wait. Wait. Is he just covering the field in Scarlet? You sly dog. You're a poison fight. That's what you are. I should legitimately go get some soap. Or craft it? I guess chunks of undead flesh might be used to craft it. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that's really bad. And then the Scarlet rots on us and we're dead. Okay, okay. Now I understand what's going on in this fight. Let's figure it out. So, Scarlet Rot. Scarlet Rot is affected, I believe, by immunity. I will double check on that. I have a couple of immunity things that we can put on. First of which is a talisman, which will also tell us actually the effect of it. Immunity, yes. Immunity governs resistance to poison and rot. So here, maximum HP, stamina, and equip load. I'm not worrying about individual damage, but doing it with no trade-off. I don't know which of these is statistically better for us, but if I can do this without going into heavy load, that's the one I'm going to do. Okay, so we can see we have that much more resistance to it. Now let's look at item crafting. We have the ability to get some staunching boluses. That seems like a good idea. We have the ability to also make some soap. So let's make for ourselves a reasonable amount of soap, but this is clearing off any rot that is on us. Because we saw there, even when I got outside of the rot was clearly increasing still. So I'm going to clear that off of myself. Removes filth and accumulations on the body. And then I'm also going to pre-create 4 staunching boluses. I'm go to the equipment and drop those in. Also, I should look into possibly summoning in the second phase of this fight. Do I want blood grease? Try and bleed this enemy? Try and burn this enemy? Try and scarlet rot this enemy? I think I want to know a little bit more about their attack pattern before I start trying to do that. Wait, hang on. Staunching boluses are for blood! Preserving boluses are the one I want. Of which I have one, and I don't think I actually have the materials to craft anymore right now. Oh, yep. Sacramental Bud. Exceedingly rare to find. Oh, boy. Yeah, so it's one of those things you're supposed to die if you get your Scarlet Rot too high. Good lord. You don't want to, like, take it easy? For just a moment. Doesn't even have to be forever. He's giving way too many buffs to these. I don't know if all the buffs are stacking, but they definitely feel like they are. Okay. Let's jump over this and thump and roll. Get some dogs out here. By my side, wolves. Oh, I do worry that just one AoE from him is going to be too much for him. Uh-oh. Speaking of one AoE being too much. Huh. It totally was. They're dead. Can I get them back? Nope, I don't have the buff that says I can do it. Oh my god. Are we far enough? Yes, we're far enough. Okay, so we're not covered in it. But if I go rolling through it, I will get. So, let's go back up here onto the field. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Follow-ups there. No. Oh, man. I feel like with a few more flasks. Maybe. Thank you for finally doing a heavy hit, giving me the ability to do one back. Oh, I've had to many times. Yeah, that's extremely late to try and get away from these attacks. Hey, buddy. Again, do another AoE. It's just making it really difficult to get any damage in when the AoEs are so consistent. I can get one strike in at a time. But maybe I should just be happy with the one or two I get in? Okay. Again. 1, 2... roll and roll again from the second. So that back punish almost always seems to be followed up on. Yeah, it's a 2-strike. Or maybe at least it's a 2-strike if it doesn't hit its first. Because I think I have seen it terminate after its first. Uh-oh. Yep, resummon. Oh! Different enemies! They are very different enemies. There's only 3 of them, though. Damn it! Oh, buddy. You know what? I think I can do this. I know how hilarious this is. Given the fact that I started this episode by saying here's 5 objectives I've marked out for myself, I worry that on the way to one of them, I will find something else that will then force me to stay there. I realize. But come on, let's do it anyway. I gotta be honest, I especially want to do it. Oh, we can actually get on a horse in the fight. I gotta admit, I especially want to do it given the context. Oh, drink. That if I go to some of those other areas, not guaranteed, but it's, oh wow. Not guaranteed, but it's possible that I find some bosses that I might just thump at this point, given, mostly given the Lord Sworn Greatsword being level 14. 13? 14. One of the 2. This is another opportunity for me to have what feels like a reasonably well-positioned fight for our power level right now. And ain't that really what it's all about? Oh, boy. Well, I got my souls again. At no point are they preventing me from going and getting my souls and then running away. No point are they preventing me from doing that. You know what was preventing me from doing that? Pride. Toxic masculinity. Myself. You're going down, bud. You don't even know it yet. I've just been luring you into the most false sense of security there ever has been. Actually, hang on. I might have just realized how best to open this fight. All right. Get off that. Buff. And let us go. Ow. Yes, unfortunately, long weapon gives him enough distance to avoid the guard break on that. Ooh, that's interesting. If I roll to his front side when he's doing that punish attack, I actually get my own punish. Because it's a 2-swing that we talked about, and because he commits to it, on the front side, he's actually vulnerable. The sword's completely irrelevant in the area. All right. You and me, baby. We gotta go to his front side when he does that. I'm gonna say it to myself a couple times, and I'm gonna miss a lot of opportunities to do so. See? But eventually, it'll work its way in. Uh-oh. Well, I'll admit, damn. I was looking for a reason to use my flask in that fight, but I was like, no, it's half of my health bar. Him hitting me that time, it was very helpful. It was about to get me to use the flask right before I died because I didn't use the flask previously. That happens. Speaking of that happens. Come in here and then, well. Whoop. Whoop. And again, and one more time. Stop kicking me. Disrespect. Who are you bopping? Yep. Uh-oh. Let's get some distance and not make the same mistake again, eh? Okay. Yeah, that's a great opportunity for a punish when you have the awareness of it. Okay, and to the front side. Well, I'd say to the front side, but actually if we go far enough around the back side, it turns into the front side. As it turns out, that's how I was about to say, that's how geography works. And then I was like, no, that's not the right geo word. So I loaded up geology as the correct word. I'm so glad I prevented myself from saying that for long enough to figure out it was geometry. I'm looking for it. All right. Nope. Too early on that one. Got pretty hard punished for it. Yep. I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna summon y'all. Oh my god. Good lord, please stop. Use my height advantage. Okay. That's a speed attack. Roll. Get out of there. Get out of dodge. You go heavy. You go heavy. You go heavy. Separate and jump back. No, I had some frames of stutter there, but I actually think we'll change the outcome. No. I mean, yes, it affords us another opportunity for the fight. That's what it does. And that affords us another opportunity to get more runes. I'm ready for them. Okay. Gimme. Right, I'm not even gonna get off for these again. Like, we got pretty hard punish for it last time. Oh my god, thank you for buffing him. That's such a good punish attack. I found enough safe spots in these early attack phases. Uh-oh. Oof. I found enough safe spots in those early attack phases that I now have the ability to stay pretty engaged in combat a lot of the time. Uh-oh. But the problem is I don't get to make many mistakes. which is especially a problem when I'm trying to test the limits and get more attacks that I can afford. And to this side, that should be a twofer. Way too early on the roll, and I know that. Oh, that's all me again. That's me starting to get greedy, realizing that I know safety frames, and effectively, I know where I'm safe right now, but not how much damage I can do before I have to find the next safe spot. It seems like basically there's 2 opportunities in this entire fight for me to hit a secondary attack. So let's limit our conception back to something closer to that. Wow. Really? You gonna do it like this? You gonna do me so dirty? I need to get on the horse earlier. Need to be riding high on that hog. Go again. Hey, I gotta say how much I love the Steak America invention for the ability to just respawn basically next to a lot of the bosses. Oh. Much appreciated. Okay. Then run. Remember when I said I was gonna do the thing with the horse? Yeah, me too. Oh, if only I could have done Goomba damage there. Ayo. Fine, I'll use an early. Please stop using AoE hits. They're like the one thing you do that I can have no response to. Absolutely not on that one, thank you, but you can take that with the rope. Actually, I might not even have to roll if I just walk around to his front side when he does that. Ah, nice try to push the aggression on that one, but figured you might. Damn it. Still in a recovery frame from the roll. No! That's really bad. See, I can't commit to many kind of like interstitial attacks like I want to, like these. Because if he follows up with an AoE, then I just take the damage. Oh god. Oh, I feel like I've just thrown them into the abyss, effectively. Okay, those two down. Damn it. I really wanted to keep that flask. Gonna need to get them distant. Basically, I'm gonna have to hook the axe one to run towards me and do something. Come on, again. That's fine. Just don't lose your nerve, Raps. You know the safe spot. Use it. Get away. Save some stamina. Going. Okay, I've got one more flask on me. Follow. Dead. You know what? You get a bow. The commander's standard. Unalloyed gold needle. Hang on. You know who likes needles? An unalloyed gold needle. Let's have a look at some of the results from what we just done. Ooh, you're gonna give me a grace for it? Thank you muchly. I'll sit down at that one. The Heart of Aeonia. Let me check the key item that we picked up. Snapped intricate needle of unalloyed gold. A ritual implement crafted to ward away the meddling of outer gods. Outer gods. It is thought capable of forestalling the incurable rotting sickness. Sage Gory has designs for this needle. Interesting. We also received a weapon in... Commander's Standard. A beaten red battle standard is furled around this time-worn halberd. Even after his lord was fled, Commander O'Neill continued to brandish this flag in the devastation of the rot-eaten field of battle, the sole veteran who remembers this battle with pride. A unique skill, Rallying Standard, hoist the banner aloft and give a rallying command, raises attack power and defense for self and nearby allies, as you may expect. Neat. Super cool little piece of kit right there. Let me change this back over to Tree's favor. And if this, yeah, that puts us back in medium load. So in fact, I will then go back to our standard loading for adventuring. Don't need to get a torch out because I do now have the lantern. Nice. Well, let's spend some of these resources. I believe I have at least $25,000. 25,000 runes worth of things I may want to do in this area. Can't entirely remember what each and every one of them are, but I'm certain they are here. Nothing on this side that at least appealed to me at the time. So it's got to be with Hugh, right? Or Spirit. Oh, hang on.
Are you here for Spirit?
I think I have now the ability to... Yes, I finally have some Grave Glove with 6, courtesy of our recent adventures. Let's get the Ashes to 2, and then I still don't have 3. Okay, well, at least they're level 2. That's good enough for them right now, I guess.
Well, I took no matter.
Stop taking me for dead. Eventually, you'll just manifest it into existence. Okay, I have the resources to upgrade none of these at the moment. Ashes of War. I can drop something into these. Yes. So this is now being fixed, I think. Because we're getting 96 from the scaling here. We're only losing for 24 damage, and we're picking up 25. So with more strength, this is suddenly going to become a good thing. It still doesn't feel particularly good, to be honest. Strength and armament, actual war duplication cell. Nope, don't care about any of those. Okay, let's check with the Maiden Husks to see if there's anything that I want to purchase over there. Otherwise, oh, is that redder than it used to be? Otherwise, this might actually be some leveling up. We may literally do that. They said he never would. Could they still be right? Honestly, no. A lot of this is pretty unappealing. No bell bearing to offer. You know what? All right. Let's go actually level up this character and actually discover this steel. Let's do both of those. Let's actually accomplish one of the 5 objectives that I had marked out at the start of the episode. Hey, I like that boss fight. That was good fun. I wouldn't trade it for all the progress in, well, maybe some of the progress in the world. Let's drop the drop the tech I was so specific about including there. I'm nowhere near soft caps for anything. I'm gonna cancel leveling up and get a couple thousand more worth. I think this is like 1.6, 1.2. Okay, I might actually have to pop all of these then. Another 1.2. This is gonna be like 800. That should be enough for 2 levels here. I honestly might put both into strength. The amount of things that I've tried to hit that have been very close to dying, but they're just slightly not, is overwhelming. This looks like it would increase my damage by a total of 4, my bright armament 2 by a total of 8. So oh right, so it's increasing my anchor by 4 damage. It's increasing the other Lord's Horn Greatsword by 6. We are also probably on a threshold of getting max equip load to be able to be light whilst still wearing full set of armor here. Another thing I could do is obviously just double up on raises to vigor, which is not necessarily a bad thing at all. I'm gonna do the strength. Let's do it. I believe 4 is the beacon towards which we ride, which we will treat as our North Star here. Is that the way up to Garang, I think? Oh, nope. Oh, that was a collectible in the previous area. Sorry, acquire materials. I was just wondering if I was running past an item. That is a giant skull. Look, you can see this is the cheekbone at the tip of the anchor right there. We can see the teeth down here, as well as the nasal ridge. Ooh. Actually, interestingly, oh god, I don't want to mess with anything. No. You all stay the hell away from me. I am but a simple traveler looking for a fragment of a map. Why? I'm simple, and I travel, and I map. Yep. You attack very quickly, but I need to heal constantly because I don't know what's gonna happen next. So I can dodge your attacks reasonably, but it looks like I'm not really gonna be able to poise stagger you well. I'm gonna take a preemptive heal here just in case. One down. Alright, hopefully that scares off the other one, because I would really like to go back to that nomadic merchant. Oh, there's also like a watchtower. No! Raps. What did we say? Hey buddy, can I have all of your cookbooks? I guess selling to begin with. You can have All of those. Those two. And glintstone scraps and cuckoo glintstone, also fine for you. Strength scaling with C on the gravity stone fan. I mean, it might just be a type of throwable that I might like from time to time. How expensive are... Ooh, exactly! I have enough for your book. But there's also a stone sword key here, as well as a cracked pot, as well as... note about gravity's advantage, which I should probably just buy. So how am I going to get the resources for all this? Don't need all of these daggers, just need one. The claymore is actually kind of interesting. That's the lion's claw there, the general Radahn's ability. Actually pretty hot, pretty spicy, pretty dangerous. Lusat's glintstone staff. I don't want to sell any of the individual items, just like the named individual items, the unique individual items, just in case. I can get rid of the Great Turtle Shell, definitely. Godric. Foot Soldier Greaves, also. I can also, I guess, get rid of a sacrificial twig. Will be lost on death in place of runes. You'd have to assume there's more than one of these if they break, like a ring of sacrifice.
Be well.
You'd be well too.
I'm finished.
Not just. And then if I can get 400 more at the very least, I can pick up the extra cracked pot. You know what? I'm coming back here eventually for a stone sword key as well, so I think...
Be well.
I think it's not necessary. I immediately get that. Okay, what did gravity... What do we learn about gravity? That it's the thing that's holding us down? Gravitational power that pulls can bring flying foes low. Gravitational power that pulls can bring flying foes low. So it wasn't giving us information about the advantage of gravity as in, like, use plunging attack on enemy. It's more, you can use gravity, as in spells imbued with the effect of gravitation, in order to plummet enemies to the ground. Great information to know, frankly. Very happy to have it. New map has been found for Caelid. We know, like, look. Wait, what? Do we ever go over the sea? Don't answer that. But by the time this episode comes out, honestly, because I'm like 2 weeks ahead of recording for this episode, it's impossible not to. I like the game. I will probably know by that point, so it won't matter. Now that we've accomplished one task that I set out in the first minute, let me go and drop my character over here on the Eastern Tableland, setting us up for some more in the next episode. Until then, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Elden Ring. Series playlist is up at the top left. Down below is YouTube's recommendation of what it thinks you should watch next, and streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays at or above the thanked tier. The especially thanked tier would be a weird thing to put it above. Otherwise, it would be silly pseudonym every episode. But it is this episode. Thank you, silly. How's it going?